another video. So we got the craftsman was on the top of the deck. We had the hermit in reverse and he fell on the floor. We got the chief of pipes. So the top speaker or something is in reverse. We also got whoever this is. Oh, hold on. Cards is covering up the camera. Whoever this is with the vision quest that they blocked from a vision quest, it's probably the best thing somebody could have did, I'm guessing. It ain't nothing that you can do again or do now or I don't know. But whoever this is got the ace of blades, the tomahawk. Now I just heard, because I guess when the alpha is the alpha, everybody else got to bow down, or they have to kill a certain amount of the pact or something like this. But I just put something about the heads and the face of the alphas, or I should have said so-called. And then something told me to get up and look behind me. It's already daylight out here. Y'all can see the light coming in. But it was some wolves walking through here again. I caught at least one or two going through the bushes. I'm like, what the hell? First I thought it was a big old dog, but I'm like, nope. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what is going on. You understand? But it's kind of like walk it, talk it out. So there's really nothing to hide or whatever like this. These could be like some so-called official men. Maybe, I mean, some of these come from wolf packs. This hermit, this chief of pipes, and this craftsman in reverse, because somebody's not a creator. But I feel like they are creating. Or they're sitting in the position of one. You got something uncovered here when it comes to China is like sitting off in the waters watching. Something is being uncovered. Got the matriarch of shields in reverse. Something about some type of imperial energy here. We also got the council chief in the upright here. But I feel like since they stopped somebody from a vision quest, this is like somebody's not counted amongst the rest. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. But whoever this is, they got the truth. Because maybe the vision quest blurred people's vision. Okay? I'm hearing Esther in the book The Spring saying that my people knew how to get to me or how to worship me or whatever, as if she was like a lead, like a god or a ruler. But something that Elijah or those men, the book was all about psychological things. She had like a higher power way of seeing. They tried to make it a mental illness. And it was like 7 men in that book trying to control her or something like this, including her father. So there's a chance that somebody could be of the lineage of Esther and Elijah because they allegedly got together, worked together. But I think somebody had sold her. They was concerned about him selling her off to science. And somebody very much well could have done that. All right. We got the hanged man with this whale, this dead whale, or something like this, is above his head. It's in the reverse. So it's like his belly up. Oh, you got a big old blackbird out here in the tree. I don't know if that's a crow or what. It don't look like it. Hold on. The hell is that? Mm-hmm. Usually I see him. Well, not. I don't never really see him in the yard, to be honest. But they might be flying over, or I see them at other places like parking lot. Never seen them in my yard. But it's not two. It's just one. I don't know if there's like a darker. What is he doing? Sometimes when I'm out here early, I just be looking around. It's almost like the old days. And my other messages when we used to be out here in the sunroom, and we always get all those little symbolic things. Because it's almost like as soon as that wolf left, a rabbit was right behind him, a big fat rabbit. I thought he was gonna come back and get it. That's how close he still was when the rabbit came out. But it must not be here to be feeding. We got a Princess of Swords in the reverse. This could be a younger feminine here. Um, Doing something here. Something is doing, it's like people moving something around, moving people around, you know. I think that's a crow. Cause his wings, like his wings are like a iridescent color around the neck. Anyway, we got success. So with the vision quest in reverse, there could be things that somebody hasn't physically seen. Like somebody can be sensing stuff. Like how I tell you on this channel, I can sense things. But I haven't literally been, you know, maybe in the midst of some kind of, you know, dealings or something. So, you know, like somebody that had like a traumatic experience, like they was holding their son or standing there talking to their son, and somebody did a drive-by shooting and blew his brains out right there in front of you. Like, I mean, something like this, okay? Oh shoot. We got some kind of stability, okay? Somebody then took a leap of faith here, or somebody's leaving the area, or somebody's getting out, okay? We got the lion here with the alligator. Now, see, I seen something yesterday where this old lady, like, broke this lion out of jail and ran off into the wilderness with him. Like, she got on his back. He broke her out. He, like, she fell on the ground, and he looked at her, and then he picked her up and put her on his back, and they ran off. So, it was an old lady. So, I don't know, because that's kind of crazy, because now we got stability. It's like somebody's trying to lock somebody down in the area or something. And then somebody else gotta go. But it's like, I don't know, where is this person going here? Okay. We also got the alligator here with the sun on his back, wrapped in water. Or this is like an egg yolk or something like this. All right, and then we have the bird right here, the black and white bird. Grasshopper. I don't know what this tiger been doing. He been up in them tall grasses doing something. Maybe he's mating with these offspring or these tall grass, sweet grass people. Bluegrass. Hmm. Anyways, I don't like this setup. I'm gonna have to go back in the house. An Empress in reverse and a Strength card in reverse. Um, the Fool. I don't know what this is, y'all. I don't, because it's almost like this man is leaving. It's like, I don't know if there's like an Empress here. See how even here you got this blue with this, you know, this little blue thing right there, that little, and then you got this cool water energy. We got your Empress in reverse and your Strength card in reverse. Something is very foreign in nature. You know, we got the tiger out here too. China's watching at a distance. This person's taking a leap of faith or they're leaving up out of there. Um, that's why I'm saying I don't know if this has got something to do with status or something here. Something about a fantasy here. Sweet fantasy, baby. When you walk by every night, talking and looking. But it's almost like this is a fantasy here. Seven of Cups. Something is an illusion here. I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like somebody trying to make it seem like only way you could produce children and get income is if you revoke your birthright or your citizenship or something like this is the only way people are going to be able to have money. Like somebody's trying to get somebody to uh, submit or become like a prisoner of war. Okay. And then we have the Hermit in reverse, which is like an older person or something like this. Okay, he got the owl in reverse and everything. And then we have the indolence energy. Somebody sitting here like bored, just don't want to do nothing. Like, ugh, I'm just over this shit. Somebody is getting excited again. I mean, it may not be physically something like, yeah, she ain't cleaning up nothing. Shit spilled all over the place. She don't care. She's just displeased. I don't even think it's bored. I think it's just displeased or just like, oh, can we get this part over with? But something is about to happen where it's going to feel like something or something is happening. I mean, something is changing. Something is shifting for sure. There's a fish that's up, belly up as well. All right. I was hearing something about the voodoo people or something being in reverse, but it's almost like the way I even got my finger, something else is getting released. But it's almost like these people had to pull this stunt to try to, they either dealing, this person is leaving because they was dealing with an Empress in reverse and a Strength card in reverse, or this is a fantasy to think that they could ever fuck with this Empress Strength card energy. So this could be the fall of a certain group here, because this is like a dark people, like somebody put paint on their face, or somebody could be really dark skinned or something. And somebody is getting up out of some funk. This is just like a funk. And somebody could be a girl. Somebody could be heartbroken, getting sacrificed. All right. And then we have the Strength card with the, and then we have the Victory card with the Six of Wands. So these people had, because I said something, sometimes, okay, now I'm not talking about, oh, the ancestors, like they be talking. But sometimes some say, oh, somebody could, it's like to die and come back or something like this. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, what? Like, remember how Edward was scared because Bella was like, she had that baby. The baby was eating her up. She was all sickly looking, everything like this, all frail or something, fragile or whatever. After she had the baby, so that she could become, one of them or something like this. So I don't know if somebody, Victory, Queen of Wands. Something is going on, but I'm telling you, whatever this is, I'm not supposed to. So whatever I'm saying here supposed to be said. If I'm not getting clarity about something, but whatever this is like, cool. Look at this. You got, they did shoot you out of, they did block you out of your vision quest. That's good though, because now you got the Ace of Swords. You got success here. They went ahead and did it. They did the stupid shit somebody thought that they was gonna do. Do something to this Empress Strength card energy. All right, so now it's a victory, because now you could say, oh yeah, see what I'm saying? That's what these people was doing or something. All right, and then you got the Queen of Wands here. You got stability. So everything, there's no clarity on this. You or I probably can't get no clarity on this, because this is something that if you said it, whatever. So if I'm not supposed to say it, it ain't gonna be in my vocabulary. You understand? And that's just one of these points where it's like, period. That's it, that right there. Leave it alone. All right? There's no clarity. But this could also be with these roses in reverse. This could also be maybe these roses or these Smiths, or somebody thought they was about to get some gain again off of something here. But they're not getting gain, or these people could have joy, a dozen roses, people laughing. These are the makings of you. Also, it's like these children, these little cherubim are trying to get this money or whatever like this, but they're not getting this. Okay? Something is at completion, or something has to be completed here. But I think that this is also somebody trying to turn somebody into an angel or something like this, and they don't want you to get some type of gain. So you did all this, but thank you for doing this. Thank you for being so pure, and we're just hateful and jealous of you. Because guess what? Your purity got you stuck, and we get to go out and get this gain or something. But I feel like they're not getting it either. It's like somebody tried to deny you. I also heard the song Invisible. Somebody trying to make somebody invisible, or like you don't matter, like you wasn't already invisible to these people. Like, not invisible because they watching to see what they can get from you, but in a sense, these people, this is like a situation here. You've been hanging out with people all your life. Everybody like, why you acting different or something like this? And then you stop talking to people and you shut yourself in your house, and not name one of them people call you. You couldn't have been that important to them people. You see what I'm saying? you the one that's supposed to be sick, or that everybody's worried about, or something like this, or they'll watch your channel, or they look at your shit and don't like it. But these people that all could get together and do something, like, you know how somebody be like, or like on Hoarders, they like, Mom, you gotta get, you know, or Intervention, we gotta get da 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 da. It's a wrap, because these people thought that this is what this is. I just can't even make it up enough. Somebody surrounded, somebody's father or mother or family or whatever this is, or a god or something, surrounded this person by snakes or people that didn't like them, or just pretended to until they got what they want. But something is happening here now. Somebody could be worried, because again, these people are not got to get clarity. Also, people, if they're watching people or tarot readers, they're not going to give them clarity. It's like everybody's like, oh, we're doing these videos, we're trying to, you know, help the lost, but they really weren't. You see what I'm saying? They really weren't. And I think they just sacrificed this. They could be about to sacrifice this man. To try to keep this man away from something. But if they do, somebody was about to lay down their life and die for somebody or something. If they do, they're not getting nothing. It seemed like, but the Tower. Yeah, because this was fake love. Like, these could be people fake loved you, knew who you was all this time, or who I was. They took your man in. He thought that it was a good thing they was doing. He noticed they was doing something bad. He could even did something bad towards you or something. But this, at the end, this person was gonna lay down their life, or they was acting like they was. But I don't know. Whatever these water deities and shit is doing, it's not love. Two of Cups. It's not love. It's not tough love. You know, it's not any of that. It's just it's hate. They have hate for, I'm guessing, the sun in the upright. They have hate. This could be people that got these sons to falter before, and for some reason they can't get you to falter. We got the sun, and behind the sun we got pleasure. So soon. Yeah, justice. No more. The eyes are not crying anymore. There's no disappointment. Something is working out fine. Also, something but the universe here. Like, somebody could be getting accepted by the universe. Okay. I don't know what this is. There could be a child here as well. That's in reverse here. Maybe this child took somebody's place in the universe and used it against their parent or something like this, to stop some type of abundance, to keep you with them. We got abundance coming in though still. Look at that rabbit. It's kind of like a boring reading. Let's see. Let's see about this abundance here. Morning in reverse. We got something about a mockery. Somebody's about to get paid. This could be a lawsuit about something these people are doing. And then we got the trapper here. I feel like this child is in reverse because it was raised amongst the enemies. Okay? It was raised amongst the enemy, and these children could have been trying to make a mockery of their parent here. Tower. Working with these enemies or whatever to make a mockery. And it's almost like these children had an inkling. They could have had an inkling of the truth and they didn't say anything. But it's like these people are like, why we get in the tower for this mockery? We do this to everybody. They feel like it's an injustice that they're getting this tower. We could do this to anybody. This person ain't no different, but somebody is. Trail of Tears. For these group of people here. Because they could have been doing something saying that somebody is dead, or they're not American, or they're not strong, or they're not, excuse me, I'm here. Not like strength, like lifting weights, but like strong-willed here. Juvenile. These people could be these could be older people, but they're very immature or something. These races that's ruling like children, they're going to be rectified here. All right. Who got the sun in the upright here. I wonder if these people, like, because I'm getting 19, they could have blocked your, this is like the vision quest, I'm getting like somewhere between your teenage years, early 20s. Somebody could have said the sun was in the upright, but you hadn't gone through it yet. And so people were able to act as though they were you or something like this. Yeah, because it's saying the sun upright, or maybe you was doing something, or this is like your family not telling you, hey, we're not supposed to do this, or these kind of people that do that, with like nobody gave you no guidance. Okay, so why should they be able to be with somebody at their prime? We got judgment in reverse here. Like somebody was like, oh, the sun is in the upright, went to the vision quest, went and did this, went and did that, they're all caught up, and then somebody left something to the sun, but it was not for the sun. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing like Mexico or some other like Hispanic culture or something got to take advantage of this. Like Aztec, Mayan, they got to take advantage of this. Because somebody hadn't been through the vision quest. They could have, but the son hadn't. And they took advantage, yeah, they took advantage here. They took the womb or the sacred vessel here, start luring in other people, maybe mixing seed with them, and they sacrifice the son or somebody close to this person and this person here. Or they did something to the, or they represented whoever this is that wasn't this coming energy. They could have been afraid of judgment here. All right. Or it's like a good thing that this was not this version of somebody. Okay. And then we got the corn dance. Like I said, people are not going to be able to run up on somebody. I got the song Run Up On You last night. So somebody's not going to be able to run up on you, do little spin spell work or whatever, you know, spinning energy or spinning chain energy, and then dip out or something, and you don't know what's going on. Whatever coup this is that they were staging is not happening. Whatever with this Danny energy, this shit is in reverse. All right. And then we got the matriarch of vassals here. But this is right on top of this womb or the sacred, the Ace of Cups. So I don't know what these people did. Okay. Russia Gate. But it seemed like Russia might be in the upright with the grandmother. With the grandmother. Horse thief. High honor. But what was I about to say? But this grandmother is not in high honor. But I just feel like she's not. Or this older lady. Also look like this lady is wearing a mask, or I'm hearing like Leatherface, or somebody likes to take somebody's face. We got the Thunderbird energy. Like I said, that's my Russia card, and we have a Union in reverse. giveaway dance. Somebody could want to be with somebody. They don't want this person to work hard or something like this. Could be the warrior woman here. All right, but there could be some. There's no red. I'm about to say there could be red flags, but there's no red flags with whoever this is. All right, that somebody is a warrior. They're not even supposed to be doing anything at all. That's like somebody like, oh, well, you get out there, queen, and fight your own war. Somebody was doing that for thousands of years. Okay, the way that they, with their weapons that God gave them. There's people fighting a war right now that haven't even moved a muscle. Just their intellect, or it's some kind of craft that they're using, or witchcraft or something like this. Somebody else could be feeling alone, or you are not alone, I'm here with you. But somebody was there with you, but they didn't do anything. And now this person, it's almost like somebody's mocking someone. You're not alone, I'm there with you. But this person is the least person that's going to do something for you, maybe. I don't know. Or they were. Maybe until they went through a vision, or they could see something different now. All right? But now somebody that had a lot of love in the world is going to have to get no love in the world. I was just thinking today, like, somebody think that, I see people doing little gestures or whatever like this, okay? But I'm just thinking anything that got, it's nothing offense against TV. It's just, whatever this is like the rest of the world being brain dead. Everybody's still around here doing the basics. But somebody got to be behind the scenes constructing. It's like, what you call that? The person at the concert that have that little wand or whatever, the conductor. Everybody want to be in the front line or the front in the spotlight. Who's taking care of the real business behind the scenes to make sure it goes right? You know, even somebody that's doing like a play, you got to have like the producer or whoever the person is that's, telling people what to do. Like, no, stand over here a little bit more. No, you got to do that one part like this. The director or whatever. Like, I don't know. Everybody, but nobody wants to go back there. Like, nobody want to do. It made me think about who want to do what God did or something like this. Because everybody's running towards the light to stand in it for a couple 5 minutes or something. It's like, dude, if I'm not in Hollywood, when Hollywood is like at its, peak top, I don't even put my star up there now. You done ruined it. Oh no, wait until it get fixed or something, bitch, before you put me up in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm looking at it. Okay. Happy family. Polyamorous in reverse. But there's a warrior of pipes getting the hell up out of there. Yep. Somebody could want a happy family with somebody. They not better be doing polyamorous things. And somebody like, oh, this ain't a poly community. Let me get the hell up out of here. Look. Okay. Somebody like, I need to go where they doing that at. All right, but there's no concern to someone. Okay. We also got this Mr. Magic Molly Mall energy in reverse here. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody could have been doing something here to block somebody from some type of financial gain. Maybe this is like a son of Seth or something, saying like, we got the Star in reverse, saying like, dad's money is evil or something like this. Telling somebody something like that. Like the real something, Queen of Cups. Okay, so Science is in the upright, but this Sharon and the Lilies is in reverse. So maybe somebody took somebody else's spot in Science. And they're not supposed to. This could also be, like I said, some type of monarch butterflies or something like this. It's supposed to be in those positions or something like this. But I just feel like, well, these ain't monarchs. These are other kind of butterflies. But I feel like all these butterflies wanted to be adding up to be a monarch. All right, and they was doing something trying to pierce this witch. Okay, because somebody could have witch blood in them. Yeah, may not be activated because you didn't go through the vision quest, but you can have that in there. All right, and this person is on a mission. They're not really. They trying to go fast. They're trying to get something done here. They don't want no lovers, and somebody is trying to make somebody or the egg or whatever. They don't want to be a messenger to these people. It's something. It's something like that. And there is a ceiling now. Somebody done closed up something. Closed up the something therein. Okay? And that's why I'm saying it take a lot of courage. Somebody could have looked at this already happening to still light the room here. Okay? In this warrior-esque energy. Because somebody did block two lovers and now the ceiling, like the floor, it's like the floor became the ceiling. There is a cap or something here. All right? They block two people from getting together so they can't birth something here. All right? And so now, just like the only king and a prince and princess or whatever, they've been trying to keep both of us young or something, like young people ain't never ruled a kingdom. But we're old, but we're young. You know what I'm saying? But we're not forever youngers. We could be the only two left, and they kept us apart. Okay? Nobody wanted to see us together. Okay? To not birth nothing, so these Zulu energies could try to win some type of battle here. All right? But the virtue, somebody's virtue might get these people lifted up into their proper place. And again, something is and not to be gentle when you get there. Somebody got to be harsh about a situation, about whatever these people tried to do. All right? Because something is changing not. Like these people want to be in power or something like this. These foreigners want to stand up and take America or something. It just, it just ain't supposed to happen. All right? How rude. This person could be trying to get pardoned or something, but for some reason, I don't know why, and it's a reason, well, it's a reason why this person can't. Queen of Swords energy. Talking about Gasolina. Eternal. And the Dreamer. Adrena. A dreamer. Somebody is not even the Queen of Swords. They're a High Priestess in reverse here. So, the police could be on to what somebody was doing here for a very long time to get control over someone. These are like women that cowgirls. They was lassoing these men, and God did something different, so they can't use whatever trick. So if this man that was amazed by the way that these women work, well, he made the daughter with a mind like that too. But if you don't work, if you're not working with this person, I'm not supposed to be 100% keen on with anything. I already did that part to get me here with the Bible and history and whatever else. So, you know what I'm saying? How you getting mad as you're not working face to face, or you working with other people instead of this person, you mad that they not on one accord with you. It don't work like that. Somebody, they made these girls pretty. God could have made the daughter pretty. You know, he made them whatever. He did this already. So what men could have been looking for in these particular witchy women or these foreign women that was coming to the shores, and they thought that they was going to be putting them under something, and these bitches got in the bed with them or in the lab with them and started running them. And this is like an infidelity against your wife because you talking about shit that you shouldn't be talking. Our money, our plans for the future. Why did you give those plans that God gave to us to this bitch so you could be behind the scene and say, well, oh, I didn't want to get you no. Now that could be a part in somebody's their ignorance. But that's when you had to admit that you didn't know what else this bitch was capable of. A lot of people thought that they was working with people that was their equal. Like, oh, we're seers, or like we're scientists, or we're this, or we're skinwalkers, or we're this. But you was working with people that was like, try me. All right. Now somebody don't want no conflict. The police is on to what these people been doing here. And somebody, they're using like youth, but I told you these people have young bodies, but these people are older or wiser, or they knew better. So now somebody like you, after watching you for a while, they're like, damn, I like the person. I did all that, but I don't know. It could be too late for these people here. Because somebody's like, I don't want no like somebody's like, it's me, your daughter, or it's me, the OU, or something like this. But they saying they don't want no conflict, this ostrich with this girl. But I feel like that's not true. Somebody's like a backbiter, okay? That's the best word I could just pick up at the last minute, all right? Also, somebody was like, no, I went and I looked, that person was dead and somebody wasn't, or something like this. Cause people like, why you stupid? Why you naming those names and stuff? God know exactly what God doing. I know, I don't know exactly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. You get what I'm saying? God know exactly what God doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just here speaking. That's all I know. And that's just it. All right? And something is to satisfaction here. All right? The initiative is what matters in a case. Why somebody is getting the Ace of Wands. Because I feel like somebody thought they were about to leave somebody devastated. Like after they took everything from this person. And then I take the muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. Somebody thought they was a tough guy. They was not being generous at all with something. And now somebody wants a truce. Somebody could have been hogging up all somebody's intellectual property or private thoughts or all of somebody's energy or something like this. And then beheading them so that they can't have access or control the money. I feel like that's what this is all about. Okay. I beheaded you way back then because I wanted the control of the money, or I didn't want you controlling the money. And or they did this to somebody, one of your children, something like this, sorrow. Again, this beheading is just taking somebody away from power. This could take a power away from a girl. Because somebody might have didn't want you to have the power as a female because you was the wife. But if it's one of their bloodline or their daughter, they could have gave them the full power. But then they didn't like how that felt. And then they took that person out. And now they put a boy. They put a son here. A Prince of Swords here for whatever reason here. Like somebody trusted a woman and just what they thought, oh, she's not really like other women or something like this. And then they could have got... this could be even an emperor, and then they feel like they got played or whatever, and they shut that shit down real quick and shut themselves down real quick again. But again, we got these purple haired kids from somebody's lavender escapades or whatever, and it's almost like, I don't know. Maybe they removed this girl that thought they had the back and put the son or a child there, or somebody was mad at somebody else, and it's really somebody else that's trying to be right in the same kind of position that you in, Mr. or Mrs. So now somebody feel bad, they crying because they beheaded somebody here. Okay, now somebody mad. They're like the wrong person. Because just like then somebody put their son behind their back, but the son about to be the next king. It would have been harder for the girl Even so, the girl must have been very intelligent, or the girl was making fucking moves some kind of way, because okay, you know that society will accept your son. He's sitting on, he already sitting just like you, sitting everything just like you, and he younger. So this is somebody that despises women in power here. But there was a woman here. There could be somebody's daughter here. See, cause I was trying to figure out who is this Princess of Swords right here at the first card here. Somebody got scared. A woman could have been making decisions here, or a girl, a young lady, that somebody got scared now. Somebody outside of the box. Just like somebody letting this little bitch get too much power. And then they be like, hey, oh, you wanted somebody to come help you move that refrigerator out? And then, boom, they did something to this girl because they feared the kind of presence that she got. This might be a girl that don't smile every time, a guy bring his friends in the house. He got his friends in there, and his wife always trying to sit up there with them. These are grown men I'm talking about. They might have a football get together or something. The wife just supposed to come in there, set up the room, put the food and stuff. She don't want to go back in there or whatever. But this is like somebody that come up in there. If she do, she probably got like a jersey on with some, trying to fit in with the guys if she ain't known nothing. But this could be the kind of, I don't know. I'm just getting like, normally the wife don't want to be like in a tight dress. Like, maybe that's just me. Even when I had a nice body, when I was younger and I had a nice body, I could be out in the public. I could be out with my friends. I could be out in the club with something on, cute titties hanging out and everything. Short, okay? Even when I was going to school, I could wear a short skirt, tight top. But when in an intimate moment, like if my man had his people over or his friends over, I would feel uncomfortable walking in the living room with a tight dress on. I had to put some jogging pants or something like this. It just, I don't know, because more it's my house, it's an intimate moment, and just, it don't matter what nobody say. I did the worst thing I ever thought is like, bitch, I never could understand how a woman could let a man into her man's house. If you want to fuck around, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But to let them into his house if he's paying all the bill, I just thought that was the most disgusting thing. Or even to be in a situation like that, having a party or a get together, and you sitting all drunk and everything, and sitting all on his friends' laps and sitting all close to them. I don't know. I just don't like shit like that. Like when I go to my girl's house, I don't even like, sometimes they be like, oh yeah, me and such and such down here watch TV. Okay, girl, let's do it another day. No, just come through. And so I've been real cool, like with my play sister, with her. Like I never seen nothing, I never witnessed nothing weird with him or nothing like this. But a lot of times I would just say, oh, let's do it again another day or whatever, because I don't like sitting up in nobody's face with their man. I don't know. It's just me. I think it's women. I think it's women just like that in general. Like, I didn't see a lot of that. Like, even if we take it to the reality TV, I don't really notice that many times when other women's men was left alone with other women. These bitches got cameras and everything home. They know if something happened, they gonna see it on the, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just how I was kind of raised. And yeah, I had a man at home, and I was still going out to the club, and I was dressing cute and everything like this when I was a little bit thinner once in a while. But it's almost like, I don't know, I just never liked that. I don't want nobody to get nothing misconstrued about the corruption inside of my fucking house. That's why I never really threw like kick it parties in my house or nothing like this. It's just, well, really, when I was in Kenosha, and the house was too little to have anybody in there. I was just like, ugh, I don't want nobody over here. That's why I didn't want, but now we got all this space and there's nobody, to come. But now I'm more cautious about the energies that people can bring into the house, shit like that. And plus, I just like my house to be for me and my family, my kids, whatever this is. All right. But I guess if you in a certain lifestyle, that changes. Hmm. Because if I did, like, you know, that'd be like if somebody was the queen. Queens host parties, big parties. It's not so intimate. They have big, giant rooms that they can have these parties in. You know, your bedroom is not 2 feet away from where all these people is kicking it. You know, there's room. Nobody. It's like the damn party is on a whole nother wing. It's not even by your bed chamber, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hmm. So somebody said that they're choosing peace, but peace is in reverse here. The foxes are in reverse. Hold on, y'all.